Is ethical capitalism possible? Sure, but it isn't likely to occur in the face of incentives and regulatory structures that lean in the opposite direction. You can't provide the kinds of incentives that have been provided for Wall Street, for example, in the last few years, and then expect ethics to counterbalance that. It doesn't happen. People don't work that way. So where ethics, it seems to me, comes in is as a basis for developing the incentive structures and for developing the regulatory frameworks. Not counting on, I've always had this fight with people in Harvard Business School and other places. They teach corporate ethics. And that's fine. I think that's great. They ought to be teaching corporate ethics. But they teach it in a totally decontextualized way, right? You be honest and act with integrity. I think that's great. It should be the motto of every individual. But if I'm then facing an incentive structure that says you're going to get a $40 million bonus next year, if you create these financial instruments and then get rid of them as soon as possible so you're not left holding them when the music stops, that's too strong a force for ethics alone to withstand in large numbers. Now, there may be individuals who are capable of doing that, but I don't want to build a social system that rests entirely on the good-naturedness and the personal ethics of individuals. I think we need to worry about what kind of incentive structures we have in place and what kinds of regulatory systems we have in place. And they should reflect ethics, yes.